for your miracle, for your blessings, for your miracle. Hi guys, welcome in, welcome in. I was just waiting for everybody to get in here. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Can you guys believe we made it to the new year? 2025, we have made it. 2025, we're so alive. Welcome back everyone to Give This Girl a Mic. If you are new here, welcome to the party. We go live every Tuesday at 2 p.m. sharp. I keep it real, I keep it honest, but don't test me because I'm close to the edge, honey. So keep it calm. Before we dive into today's tea, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Our little community here is growing, and I'm manifesting that we'll hit 2K soon. I feel like we're right there, so I feel like very soon we'll be hitting that. I want to thank you all for showing up for me, truly. If you want to support your girl, you can go here to the Cash App link. That will help me grow this channel, help me remove this little restream mark and all that jazz. So if you have any questions or concerns, you can hit me up here for business inquiries at givethisgirlamic.com. So let's get into everything. So I wanted to say it's official first show of the new year. So happy new year to everyone. I can't believe we made it. Hey. So welcome to the new year, guys. We made it. We did it. And at the end of the day, we are going to manifest everything that God has for us moving forward into the next year. So happy new year, MVPs. I just want to just kind of touch on 2024 a little bit and what achievements have you guys achieved in 2024? Are you proud of your 2024 achievements? What is on the horizon for you in 2025? For me, it's all about creating more than I consume. I'm like, that's my motto this year. Create more than I consume. That way I can show up for myself more instead of, being a spectator in my own life. Less scrolling, more doing. Let me know what your goals in the comments are. I love hearing what you guys are working on. If you see me looking here, I'm looking at my handy dandy notes. I figured out a nice way to put them on the screen so I don't have to look down at my notebook. But I still do have my phone and everything. And see, gotta check. I'm all here. The sound is here today. So we're on point. This is live should be number 6 or 7. So we're moving through these things. We're moving through the process of just making sure we show up for ourselves each and every week, live and in living color. So for me, like I said, less scrolling, more doing. Here's what you can expect today. A mix of pop culture, self-improvement, and real talk. My mission is to entertain and inspire you. So grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's dive in. All right. So first up is our girl, Meghan Markle is back. She went into hiding for a little bit because people had scared her off the internet. They made it extremely difficult for her to be comfortable in her own skin. They were picking apart every single story that was came out about her, they made it extremely difficult for her to show up in her authentic self. So even to the point when she showed back up on this particular Instagram post that she created, which is here, you guys can see it in the left corner. Uh, that particular post that she created, people were saying, "Oh, why she's back? Nobody support her." Immediately, 1 million followers. So, all right, first up, our girl Meghan is back. She got a new Netflix show. It's called With Love, Meghan. And she just returned to Instagram, already hitting 1 million followers like it's nothing. And y'all can say what you want, but I love me some Meghan. Y'all tried to make us hate Obama. Y'all tried to make us hate Meghan. Y'all tried to make us hate Michelle, but it won't succeed over here. Not me. Nope. Sis is living her dream, married to a man who adores her, while haters are mad and they can't even get their man to go get them a pickle egg from the candy lady. So y'all can just stay mad because really, truly, it's just hate. And there was one girl who was talking on social media recently, and she mentioned that she wants to see the real Meghan. You know what she means by that? She wants to see the black Meghan, the aggressive, the trope, the stereotype of what they say black women is. And let me tell you, Meghan has a black mama. As long as she has a black mama, and I got pictures of her in here just for this segment. As long as she got a black mama with dreadlocks who have taught her how to be a black woman in this society and maneuver within this society, she gonna be all right. And as many as you guys say that she's not a black woman, if you got a black mama, you're a black woman. Even you see people who are adopted, straight up white people, adopted by black mamas. They have a lot of soul to them. It is molded, right? That type of culture, that type of authenticity is what you get when you are born under having a black mama. Even if you are biracial, even if you are a white person and you're raised by a black woman, your soul, your spirit, the soul of mom is going to be that of a black woman. And so she got it. Y'all can say what y'all want, but she has it. And so I'm so happy about her return. I think she looks beautiful in her ad here, the one I have in the middle, with love, Meghan. As simple as that. We love you, Meghan. Continue to do what you're going to do, and we will be supporting you. I believe her show comes out sometime mid-January. I want to say it's Martin Luther King's birthday, but it's around there. The 15th, 16th, or 17th. I remember looking it up earlier. So let's moving right along. Speaking of knowing you that chick when you cause all this conversation, y'all like how I did that. Let's celebrate Mama Tina Knowles. Her birthday was this weekend on January 4th. And let me tell you, she is serving dirty and flirty and thriving. She looks a day old. She doesn't look a day over 30 years old. Look at the queen. So we had to celebrate her and just give her her flowers because she shows up for her children. She shows up for even her bonus children, Kelly and all the other ones that she claims. So let's just give her her props for being a queen and creating a queen. Yes. So Tina has passed the torch to Beyonce, and Beyonce has passed the torch to Kendrick Lamar for the upcoming Super Bowl halftime show on February 9th. I'm hype. I'm really hype about it. I think Kendrick is going to do his thing. Are y'all ready for it? Let me know in the chat if y'all ready for Kendrick to show his behind, because I just know he gonna. He already was a stand. If you watch Kendrick Lamar's performances, he already does his little 1-2 step. He already be in his Beyonce bag. So I can only imagine if he studied. I know he studied Michael Jackson. I know he studied Beyonce. I know he studied some of the greatest halftime performance. He probably even studied Missy Elliott's performances because to me that was one of the best halftime performances ever as well as Madonna. Y'all be sleeping on Madonna because she always acted like that. But Madonna also had a amazing halftime performance. So I can't wait to see what he brings to the table. Moving right along, let's talk a little bit about Tracey Ellis Ross. I came across a thread asking about why she hasn't been the face of a major fashion house yet. I saw an interview where she mentioned liking to play the background and focus on building her brand. So here's the post. This is what the girl wrote. She wrote, "Why is Tracey Ellis not the face of a fashion house? Did she turn it down? this has to happen in my lifetime. It's long overdue. Did y'all see her closet? And let me tell you, her closet is amazing. If you guys haven't seen it, I posted some pictures up just so you guys can get a little flavor of like the non Joan Crawford, because she is not Joan. She is Diana Ross's daughter. So when she shows up, she shows out. I wrote this here. Give this girl a mic. That's me. I wrote she's not currently, the face of a fashion house, but she did advocate for her best friend Samira Nazir to be the editor in chief of Harper's Bazaar. She wrote a letter to the then president on her behalf. Tracey loves fashion. She likes to play the background, and she says she's currently focused on her brand with Pattern. She said Pattern can become anything. I can't remember. I was looking up the interview to show you guys. I cannot find the specific interview, but just look up, if you guys are interested in watching it, look up Samira Nazir and Harper's Bazaar and Tracey Ellis Ross. I watched two separate interviews. I watched one interview where Tracey was discussing with Harper's Bazaar. It was two of Samira's colleagues, and they were discussing her fashion and just went through the timeline, kind of like what Vogue and Elle do to about her outfits throughout time. And she did a breakdown with two of the Harper's Bazaar ladies. And then on another panel, Samira had her own kind of panel, and she invited Tracey on as a friend. And Tracey told the story. Well, I guess Samira told the story about how Tracey shows up for her so much, and how people often ask Tracey why she isn't a part of it. And Tracey actually worked in fashion for many, many years. I'm sure a Tracey Ellis Ross movie would be just as glamorous as her mother in Mahogany. Like, the true story of Tracey is just as glamorous as the fictional character in Mahogany, because she was telling how she would go to thrift stores, and she couldn't afford her mother's money like that, because her mother was like, these are one of a kind pieces. I'm not buying you them. I can't get them for you. So she would go down to Rodeo and go to thrift stores and try to find these unique pieces where she would make them into her own. And so she had a whole story about it. Again, if I can find the links, I'll put them in the description. But in the meantime, just look up Harper's Bazaar and Samira Nazir with Tracey Ellis Ross interview, and that will kind of, hone in your appetite if you just want to see it. So yes, I respect Tracey so much. She doesn't need to follow the traditional route. Tracey is a style icon in her own lane, and her closet, magnific, a work of art completely, is magnificent. So let's move on to another beautiful, beautiful, strong women. I guess this episode today is really me highlighting all the beautiful women who I admire, the strong Black women who don't get enough credit, the ones who are behind the scenes like Miss Tina Knowles. Just remembering that you are beautiful, you are empowered too. Tracey is behind the scenes, even though she's in front of the scenes. She shows so much love to women behind the scenes, and that's what it's all about. Being a girl's girl, not just for the brunches like I talked about last week, but in real life. Okay. So let's get into Viola Davis. Let's shift gears a little bit. The Golden Globes. This is her looking beautiful in pink. She would have fit into my last week's slide, like just beautiful in pink. She is our EGOT queen. She was honored with the Cecil B. DeMille Award for outstanding contributions to the world of entertainment. But get this, y'all. They didn't air her acceptance speech. Instead, they gave the speech, she gave her speech at a separate time at a different ceremony 2 days before the Golden Globes. I don't like that. Like, why? It's kind of like if you remember when Will Smith boycotted the Grammys because they wouldn't premiere the rap category, and he was like one of the first rappers to win the rap category Grammy. Shade of it all, I'm telling you. And I feel like there's more of that. I even saw it today, and I didn't capture it in time because I saw it just before I was getting on here. But I might post a clip next week, maybe, because I'm trying to keep this more positive. But there's a picture of like Kamala trying to shake a new inductee's husband's hand. I think it's a senator, and the husband just didn't want to shake her hand. We are the 92%. That's what they see us as, whether or not you voted for the 92% or not. We are the 92%, and they are going to treat us accordingly. They are disgusted by Black women right now. So this is the treatment. This Viola Davis having us in the shadows, giving us our awards 2 days before the actual event to kind of keep us in the background. Now, there's positive being in the background like Tracey, and then there's negatively being in the background like they're trying to do to Viola Davis. So, regardless of the shadiness of their actions, Viola wrote this. She said, being an actor has always been the cosmic carrot to a much higher, deeper journey. I've always been in search of connection to people, but also to myself. Period. I found it through artistry. It's a sacred, magical tool that has elevated my life every way. It's why I fight for elevated content for people of color. I fight for characters who otherwise wouldn't be seen. I fight. There are no words to describe this honor. Only little Viola can. And she is squealing. She is basking in her worthiness. She looked radiant at the Golden Globes Awards. She looked amazing. I'm so proud of you, Viola. But Golden Globe, y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better. So, and if they don't, as we do, as we always do as black women, we gonna show up, we gonna show out, and we gonna never let them forget who we are. We always show up memorable. We set the bar. Alien superstars. Okay, next slide, y'all. So this is just basically celebrity sightings and relationship buzz. Mariah Carey herself, yes, with Mr. Anderson Paak. It's so funny because I used to have I like the Anderson Paak types. They're so cute. They keep you laughing. They're fun. I've always liked the quirky kind of guys, and it makes sense that they're together. So let's be real. Their pairing makes sense to me. They've got similar energy. They're quirky. They're fun, and they're carefree. And at the end of the day, I think you and I both are just happy about seeing our girl Mariah out looking healthy, happy, and whole. Cheers to you, Mariah girl. Y'all know, if you know me, you know I'm a Mariah girl. I should have wore a little butterfly bracelet or something today, but I love Mariah. And Ashanti as well. Sis, baby. Nelly, I know what y'all up there doing, but you guys are glowing together. You guys bring out the best in one another. It's only took y'all 20 years to get back together, but I'm happy that you did it. So Nelly is up there smiling like a teenager in love. Listen, if my man don't smile like this, I don't want him. Y'all keep him. If he don't smile like this, I don't want him. So now, it was, without all this positive, it's always a little bit of shade. Somebody got to come and, just show their face. And that, this time, was Drea Michelle. Now, let's discuss what she said. She discussed a comment about Mariah Carey dating younger men. Drea, sweetie, it is not the same. Mariah has her own bag and she is her own legend. You, on the other hand, are targeting these young, similar to Brittany Renner, are targeting these young men who haven't even made it out of preschool, still got Similac on their breath. Okay? They haven't had even a chance to get into the real world to make any real money. And you are taking the little bit of coins that they had before they can even uh, diversify their portfolios. Anderson .Paak has done so much. He's a musical genius, him along with Bruno Mars and Mariah Carey. We don't even know if this is a dating situation. They could just be making music together. They could have just had a nice chat. It looked more than that. But you know what I'm saying? I hope it's more than that. But if it's not, who are you, Drea, to judge it? You had a whole baby by a young man. Mariah ain't had no baby by this man. She just went out to eat or shop at the mall or hopefully get some more diamonds, some butterfly diamonds, hopefully. Whatever she did, it's her business. And she's, again, similar to Queen Tina, Mama Tina. She is giving very much dirty, flirty, and thriving. And you sound mad. So let her be. Let Mariah Carey be happy. She deserves this happiness. But I digress. This, yeah, okay. Lori Harvey, the always it girl, the Lori Harvey, okay? She can be spotted from time to time with a new boo. Every so often, we see her with a new man. They all be fine. Shout out to Jersey, Michael B. Jordan. Y'all know he's a Jersey cat, so I always support him. That's like, I think him and Damon Dressman, I can't remember his name, but the guy from Snowfall, they were the last couple seen together, and apparently she broke that man's heart so quick, like, contracts has ended, null and void, block. So now with that, everybody knows she's single, and we don't know what Aaron's situation is, but he has not been seemingly taken either. So this week, TikTok was in a frenzy about her and Aaron Pierre. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Y'all know the clip. Y'all nasty. I know y'all know the clip. I know y'all was. By the way, whoever discovered Aaron, chef's kiss, there is a special place in heaven just for you. 10 out of 10. And his parents, because they did a great job. And if you haven't looked, he has a sister that looks identical to him, and another brother that is very similar. So kind of reminds me of the Smollett clan, how they're all similar looking, but just all really beautiful, like Jussie Smollett and Journey is who my favorite is. You guys remember Journey from East by You. They all kind of have that same face, but they're biracial. He all black, and most people think he's biracial, but his parents were both there, Jamaican, Caribbean, and Londoners, UKers, you know. So shout out to the parents, shout out to the casting agent who found this guy, chef's kiss. But yeah, if you guys think a love story is here, as you can see, Lori Harvey said, no, thank you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just stop talking me around. So she shut that down. She said, shut it down, Ty. You guys watch Love Island? I love Love Island. I love Ty and Ellie. That was my favorite couple. They didn't make it, but I love them. So just like that, Lori shut it down. But respect to her for keeping her business. You can't get mad at a woman who keeps their business to themselves. I love that. My mom always says a woman keeps their mystery about themselves. A woman keeps a mystery about herself. And you have to do that because you don't want to be all out here telling everything to everybody. They know what is private, what is special about you. If you done told everybody and their mama everything about you. A man, and I think I saw this on some of the dating shows I watch, and soon as they get off the dating shows, they like immediately look up the girl's social media and they know everything that they need to know about the girl. And sometimes that just takes, like, it's like deflating a balloon. The mystery, the air of mystery. Aaliyah, think about Aaliyah, think about Lori Harvey, think even her mom. There's a certain, even Beyonce, there's a certain air of mystery to them that keeps you kind of seductive. That mystery leads us kind of sexiness, and I hope in 2025 more women start leaning towards that embodiment of femininity. That's true femininity right there. It's like holding it, you know. Next up, so this is a new segment that I'm creating. It's called Joy Comes in the Morning. Each week I'll share a story that inspires hope and reminds us of the goodness in the world. This week's moment, a teacher taking her students to a fancy dinner to show them what is possible. I'm going to show you the clip. I hope you guys enjoy this clip here.
Hi, my name is Cherish. I have a reservation for 11:30.
Fifth graders getting a taste of something new.
Can I get you started with a water preference?
Their first ever fine dining experience, and these students came prepared. They knew the right utensils to use, how to place their linen napkins. Thanks to Patrice Lamar Bay, a beloved teacher.
I'm going to call you up.
Who goes beyond traditional lessons with dining etiquette classes.
Where does it go?
And it's not just about fine dining, is it?
No. Showing them that there is another world beyond their household, beyond this school. There is another world out there that you can get, you can obtain, and you deserve it.
succeeded.
After a video of her classroom-based restaurant went viral, she decided to raise money to give the kids the real thing. What do you think about Miss Spay?
She's the best we ever had.
They had a 3-course meal, including Shirley Temple's and
They had
The filet mignon?
so it's beyond expectations.
Yes, it is.
Then, when it was time to go, a surprise.
We took care of lunch today.
Capitol Grill picked up the tab, so money Miss Bay raised can go to classroom needs instead. Another serving of generosity, leaving a teacher overwhelmed, students overjoyed. For Hema Ellis, NBC News.
So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed that Joy Comes in the Morning clip. To me, it's a reminder that weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning. Psalm 35. So if you guys have been feeling heavy on your heart, just know that this too shall pass. You know, I always try to bring you something, yes, some fun, some entertainment, but why I am here, why I show up is to bring you joy at work, to bring you joy. If you guys are in a tough moment, a tough season, to know that this too shall pass and that you can overcome anything, any obstacle, and that if you put your mind to it, you can do it. You can achieve, you can succeed, and you can thrive. That brings me here to my closing, guys, and my message of the day. And with that, I'll leave you with this quote. Pressure is a privilege. It means things are expected of you. It's a beautiful reminder that with privilege comes responsibility. And with pressure comes greatness. We see it in Lori Harvey, we see it in Viola Davis and Meghan Markle, and we see it every day in you. You wake up, you put your shoes on, you go out, and if you are in that bed right now, if you're in a deep, dark place, get up right now, dust yourself off. Let's start again later, because diamonds are made under pressure, baby, and you are pressure. Okay? That's why we here. If God woke you up, there's still more work to do. And don't forget that when you are assigned to something, that passion, it will keep tickling you and bothering you. I call it nods and winks. So you know what you're supposed to do. If you are watching me, Chef's Kiss Beautiful. But after this, I want you to go do one step to what you have known you're supposed to be doing. One step towards your passion. As soon as you get out off of this live. So I just want to say this one went really fast today because I did have my notes. Everything went aligned. That was what was supposed to do. I showed up on time. I showed up for myself. And as I told you guys time and time again, this is a love letter for myself, to show up for me every single day, to do something I've been wanting to do for years. You guys see this page. You can go back to look. This page goes years back. And I started this. I started it January 22nd. 2022 in my lucky numbers, right? So when you think about how things align, God don't make no mistakes. So if you are here, you are meant to get this message. If you are watching this message is for you. And I want you to put little diamonds in the chat box if you watched it all the way through to this end. So I just want to say thank you so much for spending this time with me on Give This Girl a Mic. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next week, same time, same place, live every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Until next time, stay true to your morals, your values, and your principles. Keep striving, keep shining, and remember, you are the MVP of your story. And I'm out. Thanks, guys. Love y'all. Until next week. Bye.